Imagine arriving on a tiny island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean and finding hundreds of giant stone heads staring silently across the land. Some weigh over 80 tons, some stand over 30 feet tall. And here's the real mystery. The people who built them had no cranes, no metal tools, and no modern machines. Yet somehow they carved, moved, and raised these massive statues across the island. Even today, scientists still debate how they did it. This is the incredible mystery of Easter Island. Part 1. The most isolated island on Earth? In the southeastern Pacific Ocean lies one of the most remote inhabited islands on Earth, Easter Island. The island was first settled by Polynesian explorers around 1200 AD. These early settlers created a fascinating culture known today as the Rapa Nui civilization. But what makes this island truly famous are the massive statues known as Moai. Nearly 1,000 of these statues exist across the island, each one carved from volcanic rock, and each one representing an important ancestor. Part 2. The giant Moai statues. The Moai statues are some of the most impressive sculptures ever created by ancient people. Most of them were carved from rock at a volcanic quarry called Rano Raraku. Some statues weigh around 14 tons, but the largest unfinished statue discovered would have weighed over 80 tons. And that raises a huge question. How did ancient islanders move these enormous statues across the island? Part 3. The walking statues theory. For many years, scientists believed the statues were moved using wooden sledges and logs. But in recent years, researchers discovered something surprising. The statues may have actually been walked across the island. Because of their shape and weight distribution, teams of people could attach ropes to the statue and rock it from side to side. This movement would allow the statue to slowly walk forward. In fact, modern experiments have successfully moved replica statues using this exact method, which means the ancient Rapa Nui may have literally walked the statues across the island. Part 4. The island's disappearing forest. Another mystery surrounding Easter Island involves the island's lost forests. When the first settlers arrived, the island was covered in large palm trees. But by the time Europeans arrived in the 1700s, the forests were almost completely gone. Some researchers believe the trees were cut down to help transport the statues. Others think farming and environmental changes slowly destroyed the forests. This environmental collapse may have played a role in the decline of the Rapa Nui civilization. Part 5. The real purpose of the statues. The Moai statues were not random decorations. They were built to represent important ancestors and leaders of the Rapa Nui people. Most statues were placed on stone platforms called ahu, facing inland toward the villages. This suggests the statues were believed to watch over and protect the people. For the Rapa Nui, the statues carried a spiritual power known as mana. Nearly 1,000 giant statues, built on one of the most remote islands on Earth, created by a civilization with no modern technology. Yet somehow the people of Easter Island achieved something truly extraordinary. And while scientists have uncovered many clues, the full story of how the Moai statues were built and moved may never be completely known. If you enjoy discovering ancient mysteries like this one, subscribe to The Hidden Past for more stories about lost civilizations, unexplained monuments, and secrets hidden in history. Because the past still holds many mysteries waiting to be uncovered.